Vermont looks and functions the way it is, not in spite of forestry and the logging that helps affect it, but because of it.
It's the long-term vision. I'm cutting this tree and this is gonna heat a house. This is gonna produce paper. This is gonna produce a log that's gonna put cabinets in your kitchen, plywood on your floors.
We can attract businesses to start and scale here in Vermont in a way that helps us meet our climate and environmental goals, create jobs, celebrate and support the working landscape that makes Vermont so special.
You see the bumper stickers, support your local farm, support your local artists. And yeah, absolutely, no question, absolutely. Then why is it any different than support the local forest economy? You're using wood products, and instead of using it from your backyard here, now we're importing it from another country. You're trucking it 3,000 miles across our country.
When you start putting stuff on a giant tanker to ship them from China to here, and that tanker's burning crude oil, and the labor force in China is being abused, and the environment in China is being abused, don't tell me that that's better for the environment than the wood I cut on my own land.
What's at stake is Vermont, the Vermont that we think we know and love, because this is foundational.
We've had this massive shift of landowners leaving Vermont and leaving the properties that they've held for maybe 20, 30 years, selling to folks who are new to the state. And that's great. You know, they're bringing new ideas, new ownership goals, but what they're missing is that generational connection to the land and how important it is to keep our forests working, not just for the forests themselves, but for our community.
I've been approached by people that do not want cutting to happen. The same people, they got 4 cords of firewood stacked in their yard. Their house is built all out of wood. Assuming that all their furniture inside is wood, not plastic.
You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who cares more about the state of these forests specifically than the guys in the industry.
I love being a caretaker of the woods. That's what we do. We take care of everything in here. You know, that's the #1 goal. You know, if #1 goal was to make money out of this, nobody would do it.
I think loggers in the big picture get a bad repute because there are bad actors that get news coverage.
A logging company harvesting in Vermont in hot water.
It's so unfortunate that the loggers that I know get 0 news coverage, and they're the ones doing the work every day, day after day, and treating the forest with the utmost respect.
Misinformation is hurting the industry. People worrying that the logging is changing the forest from forest land to something else that's not forest land.
When we are active participants, when we're actively stewarding and caring for our land in the many, many different ways we can do that, we're actually ensuring its protection.
The forest ecologists that I work with feel that without active forest management, we lose biodiversity, we lose wildlife habitat.
It's really easy to rip holes in something. You don't even have to be truthful. All you have to do is put negative press out there and you can tear something down. It's much harder to build something up with integrity.
They think it's the Lorax and clear cutting is all the logging industry does, but that's absolutely not the case.
The characterization of loggers in that negative way is frankly ignorant.
People are like, this person wants to come, cut all my trees, they're gonna clear cut everything, so you know they're gonna make all this money. I'm not gonna be left with anything except a destroyed land behind my house.
It can look a little raw at first. You've got fresh cut stumps, you've got tree limbs, you've got disturbed soil, smashed saplings, but you come look at this in 5 years, you won't even be able to tell we were here.
If you don't know anything about the industry, come look at an active logging site. Come see what one looked like from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. See the growth, see the cycle, see how products get turned from stump to lumber to furniture.
The greatest tool in the toolbox to fight climate change is healthy forests. If we have some healthy young forests that are managed, they're going to sequester more carbon. And when we do some harvesting and put that wood into wood products, we're storing the carbon that way as well.
Just to take away wood is not going to take away people's need for energy. So what's going to backfill? What's coming after it?
There's not a lot of alternatives to fossil fuels, and wood is one of them.
Every truckload of green wood chips that leave a log yard, a landing, or even from a sawmill displaces 1,800 gallons of number 2 heating oil.
Vermont should be proud that this is a hotbed of really modern, progressive, ecologically based forest practice with fantastic practitioners and operators throughout the state, a great community of practice. And yet we're being told it's wrong and we shouldn't be doing it.
Forest management is not the threat to forests that it gets painted to be. We're losing forests to development, and we're not going to get that back. And so having places that we protect with easements, that landowners have long-term plans for, that is the critical component.
The Vermont Forest Products Association, in partnership with Meadows End Consulting Company, is proud to give voice to Vermont's forestry community. Please take the time to call, write, or visit your legislators and share this video to support our Working Lands initiatives and to ensure that Vermont's Green Mountains stay green.